You know that kind of person you feel comes with the wrong intention? Really bad people who just want to cause harm, hate, and get in the way. Yeah, unfortunately in the world, people like that exist. Unfortunately due to ignorance and mediocrity. Individuals of that ilk appear. They have no values, no education, no principles. They are empty of wisdom and full of envy and hatred. Incidentally, you can't even consider these people as individuals, because in the end hate is all they are. They don't have their own path, they don't know how to overcome themselves, they don't really understand anything. They don't even know how to behave in a decent way. That's why some are so rude and go around cursing and screaming. They just want to get in the way, they just want to hate, because within them there is only mediocrity. Therefore, during their path, it will seem like people who only have one goal: attack you and provoke you. They will hunt for information from you, watch you from afar and hate you discreetly or screaming. And I know this sounds too fanciful to be true, but you know what's the worst? I also didn't believe that people of that level existed. People who only wish others harm. However, as I matured and built my success, I realized that unfortunately there are people like that. Because during my growth, beings full of hate appeared in my path, teasing me, talking nonsense, and trying to somehow attract my attention. Not to tell me something interesting, but to tease and disturb me. So trust me, because if you start your progress believing that this does not exist, in the middle of the path you will find these types of people full of hate and mediocrity. But you won't be prepared to deal with and ignore them. You will probably fall for the provocation, and it may be that you lose everything. After all, today, everything you say and do can be used against you. And it's that slide that your enemies want from you. They want some reaction from you to use that reaction as a weapon to bring you down or weaken you. This is their ridiculous move, a silly move, but if you are more foolish and unprepared, you will fall into their trap and lose. Knowing this, listen to me carefully now. These enemies are weak, they are people with no level, no respect, virtually no soul. They, just as they hate others, hate themselves, and that's why they are so bitter. So when these people try to somehow influence your anger and break your patience, ignore them. Use your wisdom as an antidote to the poison that spurts through these people's words. Maintain the posture of not reacting. And when you establish this behavior of not caring, the fun begins. Because what you must do is just leave them there, talking more and more, trying in every way to get some attitude of yours. They will offend you, provoke you, speak meaningless words, they will try in any way to make you feel angry or frustrated. But when you ignore it, what do? Work and use that hatred of enemies as motivation. You might think like this: well, there they are, the mediocre ones, trying to beat me. Well then, I will work as hard as I can, I will study deeply. And I will advance on my path with discipline and intelligence to leave them behind more and more. While they hate me, I move forward and get farther and farther away from these fools. While they on the ground discuss me, I at the top look at them amused. This is the thought and attitude you must carry out. Because let me explain to you what the life of these mediocrities is. They can't go up, they don't have the ability or self-respect to be someone in life. No wonder their responses are insulting, cursing, hateful. So all they try is to destroy you and use you in some way to achieve some indecent victory. They want your success and your potential, so just don't play the same game as them. It is enough for you to simply ignore it and continue on your path, more and more overcoming yourself and moving forward. What is going to happen? You grow up and they stay there, in mediocrity, in the same place, in bitterness, desperate for not getting any reaction from you. That's simple. Anyway, I just gave you one of the main formulas and strategies for success, prosperity, and peace. Simply ignore the hater's hatred, don't react, and just use all these taunts as motivations to grow. If you carry out this action, you can bet You guarantee your success. If this message helped you in any way, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. That way you help our channel to grow and this message to reach more people. Thank you so much for staying with me this far. A big hug from your friend William.